Hey, what's up everybody? It's the 17th of September, 2021. Let's get into this Friday session. Fitness, sport, power, and iron up all have the same part one. You're gonna do a quick warm up, then you're gonna hit 3 sets of AMRAP 90-degree bench press at 55 to 60% of your best bench. And what that means is that when you lower this, you're gonna have to physically stop this with your muscles at this 90-degree point and then squeeze it back up. So it takes out any kind of tendon reflex or any bounce off the chest that you might get. 2 minutes rest in between each of those. Moving on to fitness is part 2. You're doing 20 rig or ring rows followed by a 140-foot prowler push, then 30 seconds of rest, then 15 rig or ring rows, 140-foot prowler push, 30 seconds rest, then 10 and 140, 30 seconds of rest. For these rig or ring rows, make sure you're squeezing through the upper back as you go. Nice and controlled. Then part 3, 3 rounds, 10 Bradford press followed by 10 side delt raises and 30 seconds rest. For your Bradford press, whether you're using a barbell or dumbbells, it's the same setup or the same execution. So you're gonna move from here, make a little arch, open up and back, then come back on over, and that's gonna equal 1 rep. So from front to back to front equals 1. Then your part 4, 4 rounds, 10 dumbbell upright rows, followed by 12 rear delts, a minute of rest. Then your part 5, lagging muscle if you have any gas left in the tank. Sport, power. Your part 2 is a 10-minute EMOM, every minute on the minute. You're gonna start with these even minutes. You've got 4 bar muscle ups or ring muscle ups, and scale accordingly. So if you don't have access to those or you can't do those just yet, hit some pull-ups, chest to bar, regular pull-ups, and just double the reps. Then your odd minute, we're looking for 30 seconds of burpees. Everybody's loving life when you're doing burpees. They're great, you're breathing hard. 3 minutes of rest after you finish this 10-minute EMOM. Then part 3, part 4, same as they were over here on fitness, Bradford's, side delts, upright rows, rear delts. Iron up. You have rest pause in the first, in parts 2 and parts 3. And what that means is that you're gonna do a couple of mini AMRAPs within each set. So you'll knock out whatever the movement is, AMRAP, shake it out for 5 seconds, knock out another set of AMRAP, shake it out for 5 seconds, knock out another AMRAP, until you're getting down to about 3 or 5 reps. So for part 2, you're doing 3 to 4 rounds, rest pause, T-bar rows, 20 seconds rest, then AMRAP, band lap, press downs, working on flexing the lats through this whole range of motion. Minute 30 rest, part 3, elbows out, dumbbell shoulder press. So instead of being here, we're gonna be right here. Again, it's rest pause, 20 seconds of rest, then light dumbbell upright rows, and it's gonna be much lighter than you think because we really wanna get a bunch of blood flow back into these shoulder muscles. Minute 30 rest. After your last set, you're gonna rest 2 minutes and then get 10 and 10 dumbbell external shoulder rotations. Check out the MHT Daily for a video demonstration of this and focus on keeping that shoulder pulled down and locked into place. Nothing more than a 5-pound dumbbell for those. Part 5, you're doing heavy JM press and alternating dumbbell curls. That's 1, 1, 2, 2. A minute rest in between each of those, followed by your lagging muscle. And then your mobility today is to roll out your delts. That's this muscle right here. It's the muscle that's getting all this work. All right, TDY. Your part 1 is the same as it was on the back, but instead of doing it a percentage, you're doing with dumbbells. 2 minutes of rest in between each of those sets. Then your part 2, rest pause, dumbbell bent over rows versus T-bar rows, 20 seconds rest, and then AMRAP dumbbell pullovers instead of banded lap press downs. Everything after that is exactly the same as it was over here on iron up. So go back to that part of the brief if you have any questions. Again, focus on moving the muscle and flexing through that muscle, not just lifting the weight, and you're gonna get a whole lot more out of this. All right, that's it for me today. Have a great day, happy Friday, and as always, hoo-yah, never quit.